don't have a uterus, you don't get to make a decision.
Did you just tell me I don't have a uterus?
It will never happen to you. It will never happen to you. Are you telling me that you have a uterus?
Well, you couldn't tell me I don't if I claimed it. My pronouns are uterus owner male.
Oh, that's brilliant. One of the most common narratives within the trans community is you can't assume someone's gender. It's impossible to know what a person's gender is based on how they look and sound. One thing I do love about trans activists is how inconsistent they are. This woman assumed that a person who looks like a man, is a biological male. And I understand the people who would say, well, if he's anti-abortion, he's most likely not a trans dude. He could be though. I'm not even joking, he could be a transsexual. A real trans man, because a transsexual man is a biological female with the mental disorder gender dysphoria. Anyone can deal with any type of mental disorder. It doesn't matter if a person is conservative, communist. The point of having a mental disorder is that you can't help dealing with the symptoms. However, due to his anti-abortion opinions, we all know for sure, this woman knows it too, that he's not a trans activist, a transgender person, a fake trans person in other words. Because being transgender nowadays is political. You can't be right-wing while being a radical trans activist. It's like stating, well, you can be a communist while being Republican. Like what? That doesn't make sense. Being transgender, being transsexual, not the same thing. It's just like queer is not the same as being LGBT. LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual are real things to be, and any type of person can be it. But not everyone can be queer. You have to be extremely woke on the far, far left in order to be queer, or at least to identify as queer.
Hi, I just want to say that I don't use they, them pronouns. You use they, them pronouns for me. I also am not a they, and I'm not a them, and I'm not a they, them. My pronouns are they, them. If you need a noun to use for me, just call me a bitch.
I think we can arrange that. Now, I do understand your need to correct people whenever they say you are a they, them, because technically that's not what you claim to be. You claim to be non-binary, but that's still not what you are. You're a woman, you're a female, same thing. No matter how hard you try, all people on this planet see you as a woman, see you as a she, her. Even your woke friends, your non-binary friends, even the people who do respect your pronouns. All people's eyes, ears, and brains register you as a woman. All you've done is change the way people speak whenever they're referring to you, but they're lying to you. Asking people to lie to you about what you are is really sad in my opinion. It's sad, and I think it's sad you can't identify as a woman, which you are. There's nothing wrong with being a woman. And there's a million ways to be a woman. You see yourself and you want other people to see you as gender neutral. How's that not sad? Look, whatever you're struggling with, identifying as non-binary is not going to help you. No one on this planet is gender neutral. We're all either men or women. So do you not want people to see you as human? At all?
Hey, what's your name? Oh, my name is Robbie. And, what's your gender identity? Oh, it's Robbie. And your pronouns? What do we refer to you by? You can just call me Robbie. Yeah, okay, and let me guess, your sexuality is Robbie. Yes. Yes, thank you.
If this is how you want to identify, go ahead. Go ahead. Whenever I hear I identify as, I hear I pretend to be. You have the right to claim to be something you're not. Do I personally think it's good for your mental health? No. The same community that preaches all the time about the importance of self-acceptance, self-love, inclusivity, believes there's only one way to be a man and a woman, therefore we need to create a million genders. Why is it necessary for these women especially to identify as non-binary? What is it that they think they can do or be as a non-binary person that they can't do or be as a woman, identifying as a woman? What is a woman? Apparently a woman cannot have a long mullet and a septum piercing. How on earth do those things make a woman gender neutral? The last video I want to show you is so funny. This troll walks up to a regular woman, a biological female, and acts like he's a trans ally. Watch this.
Beautiful trans woman out here, tell us about your transition, how it went.
Can I hold this, please?
No.
So I have a question for you. Why are you asking me those questions?
Like we're interviewing like trans women and stuff like that?
I'm not a trans woman. I'm a...
Oh, no, we're fully supportive. Do you want to talk about sort of transitioning or anything like that? Or like what people can...
I never transitioned because I was born a woman.
No, of course you're a woman, of course.
Does it make a trans woman any less of a woman?
No, you are 100% a woman.
I'm not a trans woman.
Is there another definition that people like to use, or?
You thought I was a man?
The truth accidentally came out of her mouth, and I think it's so funny. Let's assume she's a woke LGBT activist. Why would she get offended when someone thinks she's a trans woman? Aren't trans women women? Meaning there's no difference at all between the two groups? This is so brilliant, and I hope more people will do similar experiments like this in the future. I love how this troll is testing trans activists. As I said in the beginning of this video, they're known for being extremely hypocritical as well. I gotta be honest here, I understand why she got offended. Because I as a transsexual also get offended if people assume that I'm trans without me telling them in the first place. Just to clarify, I only get a little bit offended. I mostly get dysphoric whenever this happens. Because all of my female traits kind of get highlighted to some degree. And that doesn't feel great when you deal with gender dysphoria. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking like a woman, looking like a man. There's nothing wrong with a woman looking like a man or a man looking like a woman. But it's kind of an awkward situation to be in. I think you can all imagine. No, I know this woman doesn't deal with gender dysphoria. She's not a transsexual, she's just a regular woman. But I understand she thinks it's weird that this dude thinks she's a biological male trying to look like a woman. Thank you all for watching. If you want to see more content like this, remember to hit subscribe and the notification bell. If you want to support me and my channel, you can become a member, or I have my PayPal link in the description down below. Follow me on social media. I love you and I cannot wait to see you in the comments. Peace out.